Don't I know you? Nice shoes. Yo, Kansas City one. Are you sure we haven't met before? Now, where's that Tour de France thing? Nice shoes. I knew I should have taken the right turn at Albuquerque. Have you ever been to L.A.? Oh, don't surf. That's what you think, dudes. Might you all join me in a spot of tea? Where'd you play your college ball? Has anyone seen Bo's ball? I know, Kansas City. Nice shoes. Nice shoes. You ever play with Bo Diddley?
What's up, everybody? It's John Sports House coming at you with a brand new video. How's everyone doing today? What do we got today for everybody out there in the YouTube land? We've got a really cool, special, unique card set that I purchased on YouTube for a whopping $2.99. It is a Bo Jackson 1999 two-sport superstar 12-card set. I was tipped off by a fellow YouTuber about this set. Well, actually about this card mystery card, this Bo Jackson mystery card that I found in my parents' basement on the top of a can, inside of a can of other knick-knack things, and I didn't know what this was. I looked around all over the internet, and surfed the web, and I couldn't find it, and this fellow YouTuber who comments on some of our videos found it, said it's on YouTube. We found the set. I said, whoa, I gotta buy this. It's $2.99. This will make a great video. We love Bo Jackson, and we're gonna check these cards out. It's a 12-card set. Like I said, there's 8 baseball cards, 4 football cards. I don't know who made this. This company is not listed anywhere here, on the back of these cards. So we have no idea who made this, who put this out. If anybody knows what company put this out, please comment below. I'd love to know some further information about this set. The seller sent this to us in a plain white envelope. They had them all nice in a ultra pro sleeve sheet. And here we go. We're gonna check this out. I'm excited to show these cards to you guys. I kind of just glanced at them as I took them out of the ultra pro sheet, and we're gonna highlight these cards and we're gonna check these out. So card number 1, and these cards are in mint condition. You can see the surface is like flawless. The centering on these cards is pretty good. They're unique cards. And the corners on these cards, on most of them, are just phenomenal. I mean, there's a little mark there, and these are, whoever had this person who sold this set to me, kept these in primo shape. The back of these cards look like this. So here's Bo with his Heisman Trophy right there that he won when he was with Auburn. And so there you go. Then you've got his 85 game-by-game statistics. It's 85 Heisman Trophy winner year, and then you can see how many yards he gained that whole season in 1985, which was 8. And he had 278 attempts rushing. He had 1,786 yards, averaging 6.4 yards per carry, 17 TDs, and his longest was 76 yards. That's card number 1. Highlight that. These card holders sometimes, they are awesome, and sometimes they don't want to cooperate. So there's card number 1. So you guys check that out for a little bit while I can do card number 2 of this set. So here's another football card. And there's Bo. The back of this one. His career football stats at Auburn. So you can see 82 through 85. He played 38 games. 650 attempts rushing for 4,303 yards, 6.6 average per carry. And then passing, he caught 26 for 272 total yards, and he averaged 10.5 yards per game there. His longest, 44 touchdowns, sorry. Was this one touchdowns too? No, that was gains. There's card number 2, football card. Now on to baseball. We'll move this one out of here. Move these down. Check these cards out. Go to card number 3 of the 12-card set. This is Bo Jackson playing on Auburn's baseball team. Here are his stats there. Let's see here. And he played 83, 85, and 86. He played baseball. I wasn't aware of that. He had 284 at-bats. Scored 90 runs, had 95 hits. His average is 335. 20 homers, 70 RBIs. Pretty cool. Okay, card number 4. Here's him in the Oakland Raiders. Very cool. Pro Football Stats, the Raiders 87, 88, 89. You can see those stats there. It's really cool. Put that here. Okay. Card number 5 of the set. There's Bo on the Royals there. Vincent Edward Jackson, Bo. There's his stats, where he was born in Bessemer, Alabama. His height, weight, high school, college information. General card there. Again, we don't know who created this set, but it is very cool, and I'm glad I was able to get this and share this with you right now. Okay, here's another one with him with the Raiders. Pretty cool. Career highlights, talks about that with the Raiders. Drafted in 87, the 7th round. Wow, so he wasn't even selected that high. Oh, no, he's 7th? No, 7th round. I thought he was like a higher pick than that, but maybe they didn't want to take the chance of him. He signed with the LA Raiders in July 87. And it says your only runner in NFL's 70-year history to have 2 runs of 90 or more yards from the line of scrimmage. I remember seeing one of those, I believe, on one of the games of the week, and it was just insane to see his burst of speed. He was definitely an incredible football player here. It says holds the record for most yards gained in an SEC game. 256 yards against Alabama in 1983, and Auburn University career scoring leader, 274 points, and rushing leader with 4,303 yards. Pretty cool. Some fun stats I did not know about Mr. Jackson. Now, this is the card that we had found, and man, I mean, the center in this isn't so great, but just to see this in primo condition is just awesome. And here's the back. This is like, I think it has all-star stats on there. The all-star game record, 89. See the homer, 2 RBIs. Bad 500 for the game. He's named MVP, the all-star game. Shares all-star game record for hitting home run in his first at-bat, July 11th, 1989. That's pretty cool. Put that back here for now. Okay, a few more cards to go, and the set's done. Okay, next card. Another card with him in the Royals. Getting the sign. His third base coach there. Don't know who that was for that season. His pro baseball stats, Memphis in 86. Just did 53 games, and they called him up at the end of the season, and batted 207 there, but then in 87, batted 235, 246, 256. So he didn't have the greatest stats as far as average goes, but he hit homers. Look at that, 22, 25, 32. And his RBI totals in 89 were through the roof. Look at that, 103. And that was a lot for back then. Pretty cool card there, Bo Jackson. Royals, another Royals one. So he's probably running it from the outfield. It's a little dark, that shot. Back of the stats here. Baseball stats again. Pretty cool stuff there. This is fielding stats. Assists 11, errors 8. Fielding percentage 967. And then it says stolen bases 26. That's weird they put those on there. I mean, it's plate appearances. No, it's just PO. I don't know, PO. Putouts. 224 in his last season of 89. And not his last season, but the season of 89. The card here. There's another one. This is card number 10. And talks about his career highlights. Heisman Trophy winner. College Football Player of the Year. With the Sporting News, All-American First Team of the Sporting News, first overall draft pick. I didn't know that, but the Buccaneers, I did not know that. He must have said no. That's incredible. I had no idea that he could have been a possibly Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Wouldn't that have changed their franchise? That would have been incredible. Selected by Birmingham in the USFL. I did not know that either. 3-time consensus All-American. That's cool. 2 things I had no idea about. That the Buccaneers almost had him, and that the Birmingham USFL team tried to draft him too, and it just did not happen. Very cool stuff to know about Mr. Bo Jackson, because Bo knows. What's he doing here playing the field, too? I wasn't aware of that either. I thought he was just an outfielder. But it has him here playing in the field. These are more career highlights. MVP of the All-Star Game. Major League record for most strikeouts in a 9-inning game. Shows the ML record for the most... Oh, SOs? 5. Struck out 5 times. That's not a good record to have. The most strikeouts in an inning twice. He struck out 1 inning and led AL batters with 50. I don't know what the 50 is. So I'm not sure what they're referring to there. SOs. I'm assuming that's strikeouts. Okay. And this is the last card. This is card number 12. Just Tim just probably throwing around during pregame warm-ups is my guess. Career highlights selected by the Yankees in the 2nd round. I did not know that. And they drafted an 82. That wasn't selected by the Angels. 85. And then the Royals selected. So he must have said no. I'm going to stay in college. Is my guess. I was on temporary and active list. Okay, these are really wild stats and little highlights I did not know about Mr. Jackson. So, super cool stuff there. I love this set. I'm glad I was able to share this with you. The 12-card 2-sport superstar Bo Jackson set that we picked up on eBay for a whopping $2.99. I had to pick this up after finding out that one card number 7. And look at this. We have it now. We'll add this to the collection. This is something we would definitely, I don't think this holds very much value, obviously, since we, bought it for so cheap. But I think it's more the historical elements of this that we've got something cool and unique for Bo Jackson now in our collection. And that's where it's going to stay. And who knows, we'll put these in top loads and just put them back up in the archives and then, pull them out every once in a while. But hey, I'm glad I was able to share this with you. A little bit longer video than I thought. So we went over the back of each card, all the statistics and information that we did not know about before. Maybe you didn't know about either, and hopefully I was able to share that cool information with you. And now you've got some additional knowledge that you can use with all your friends and families and loved ones when they have questions about Bo Jackson. Okay, folks, hey, that's it for today. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button right down there, right next to the notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. We got a little Bo, man. Can't give this thumbs down. This is Bo Jackson. One of the greats, one of the best 2-sport superstars of all time. And his career cut short by injuries. So who knows what would have happened if he kept on playing. And what else did I say about this? Comment below if you think of the set. And share this video with friends, family, and loved ones. The eBay store link is down below in the description. We're moving some cards, folks. So go check them out over there. Just sold a bunch in the last few days. And I got to put up some more. So... people obviously like what they see, and they're picking things up at good prices. So go check that out. That link is down below in the description. Hey, that's it for today, folks. Glad you was able to share this with you. Hopefully you like this one. And that is it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is John Sports Guide signing off. We'll see y'all soon.
Bo knows baseball. Bo knows football. Bo knows basketball, too. Bo knows tennis?
Bo knows running.
No.
Bo knows cycling.
Bo knows weights.
Bo, you don't know diddly.